Are we ready to go make the best cookies ever? Welcome to Kari's Conscious Living and Kari's Meditations. Thank you for joining me, my little friends. We have a very, very special journey into dreamland today. Now, if you're new and you've not done a meditation with Kari before, there's a couple of things that are very, very important. Number one is you make sure that you're very comfortable. Number two is you listen to my voice and the music and you try and stay as still as you possibly can. And then number three is I promise you'll have fun and go to a very special place. Okay, let's get started. To go on our journey into dreamland, we have to start by making sure that we're laid in a very comfortable position. So you can lay on your back or lay on your side, whatever you feel best in. Make sure that your clothes or your pajamas are nice and loose and comfy. And the covers are all the way up to your head, so you're all snug as a bug. Now it's important that we relax our body just a little bit so we can go into dreamland. So start by just taking a nice deep breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. There we go. Now start to just let your shoulders and your head and your entire body get heavy and soft. Let your body just sink into the bed. Your head, you can move slowly from side to side, looking left, looking right. Just like when you say no, just very gently move your head left and right, back and forth, and then let your head relax and become still again. Then you're just going to shrug your shoulders, shrug them up to your ears, hold them there for a minute, shrug them really tight, and then let go and breathe out and let them relax again. Now you're going to squeeze your hands and your arms really, really tight. Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them, so they're all tense and straight. And then breathe out and let them relax. Then you're going to squeeze your tummy, make it all tight. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Make it all tight and hard. And then breathe out and relax. Then you're going to squeeze your legs and your feet and make everything on your lower part of your body really, really tight. Give it a really good squeeze. And then breathe out and relax. There you go. You're doing really, really good. Final thing is squeeze up all the muscles in your face. So squeeze your eyes tight, squeeze your mouth tight, squeeze everything, scrunch it, scrunch it, scrunch it. And then breathe out and let your face relax. So your whole body is starting to feel very, very comfortable. Now I'd like you to use your eyes and close them and imagine inside with your eyes closed, your inner eyes, that you're standing at the top of a staircase. It can be a staircase that you look at every day when you go down the stairs. It can be a staircase at school, or it can be a completely made up staircase, whatever you want. Just imagine that you're standing at the top of a staircase and there's 5 steps going down. And down at the bottom of those steps is a very special door. It's a door that has candy cane stripes on it, so it's red and white striped. And it says on the door, Earth Cookie Room. So we're going to go down the steps together, down to the door that's going to lead us into dreamland, where we're going to make some very special cookies. Are you ready? Make sure your eyes are closed. 5, 4, feeling more and more relaxed. 3, just taking our time going down the steps. 2, almost there. 1. Standing there in front of the candy cane red and white striped door. Now not yet, but in a moment, when I count to 3, you're going to go into this very special room. When we get inside this very special room, there's going to be a seat waiting for you to sit in, your very own chair, especially there just for you. All right, let's ready to go through the door. 1, 2, 3. You're in a very big room and it smells delicious. You can smell the cookies baking, sweet, sweet aroma of cinnamon and sugar and very, very sweet chocolate chips. Smells so good in here. The room is very bright and very friendly, and you notice that there is a very, very, very big mixing bowl attached to a cookie making machine. You walk a couple of steps forward and you see your special seat waiting for you right there. So you go and sit down. It's a little bit noisy in here because the machine is making and baking a very special batch of cookies. You look over at the big, big, giant mixing bowl and you see that the mixers are turning around making the cookie dough just perfect. And then there's a table and a belt, and there's a machine that drops out a big splodge of cookie dough. And that splodge of cookie dough moves along, jiggles along the belt until another part of the machine comes along and stamps the cookie dough so it's flat, like a rolling pin. And then the flat cookie dough moves along until it reaches the cookie cutter. And the part of the machine that has the cookie cutter on it comes down and cuts out a shape of the cookie. And this happens over and over and over again, and it's so fun to watch. And as the cookie that's now being cut into a very special shape keeps traveling along the conveyor belt, traveling along, it comes around the corner and stops right there in front of you so that you can inspect the earth cookie. Now I call it an earth cookie because when you look down, you see that the cookie is shaped just like a person. And this person has blonde hair and blue eyes and freckles. There's no breaks, no cracks, and the cookie is very, very good. So it moves along past you, and here comes another cookie ready for you to inspect. This cookie has long brown hair and darker skin with brown eyes. And the cookie is wearing different clothes. But there's no cracks and there's no breaks, and it's just perfect. So you allow it to keep going, moving along. And here comes another cookie. This cookie is a very, very tall person. Very, very tall. And they have warm skin with red hair. You start to notice that each and every cookie that comes in front of you to inspect are all different colors, shapes, and sizes of people that look like people all over the world, but they're made out of cookie dough. You think very interesting. But all of the cookies are perfect. There's no cracks, there's no breaks, and they all are just perfectly perfect the way that they are. They're very different. Some are tall, some are small, some are round, some are thin, some are dark, some are light. All different shapes of people cookies. But they all have one very, very interesting thing in common. They all come from the same batch of cookie dough. So even though each and every cookie that comes in front of you to be inspected looks very, very different, it's really not that different at all. because it's all made from the same cookie dough. Now you look down at the belt and you start to notice different animal-shaped cookies, different insect-shaped cookies. There's dogs, there's elephants, there's giraffes, there's bumblebees, there's snakes, there's cats. All of the many, 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 many hundreds of different animals on the planet. There looks like there's a cookie coming around on the belt for each and every one of them. And again, just like the people cookies, there's no cracks, there's no breaks, they're all perfectly perfect. They're all different in their own way, different shapes, different colors, but just like the people, they're all made from the same cookie dough. Now these earth cookies, they are very, very special. Do you know why? Because the earth cookies are just like the real animals and the real people on earth. We all look so different, don't we? We think because we look different that we are different. But just like the cookies, we are all the same, really. We may look different, but we're all the same. People and animals, we really all come from the same cookie dough. But instead of it being cookie dough, it's sauce, it's God. It's like we all come from the same place. So these very, very special cookies are just like our very, very special earth. We may all look different, but really, we're all made from the same thing. Underneath our clothes, our skin, our shape, our size, our hair, we're really all the same. How cool is that? And you were here in this very, very special Earth Cookie Room to witness and learn a very important lesson. And you did so good. Now, you can pick a very special cookie, whichever one you want to take back with you. It's time to go back from dreamland and start to make our way out of the cookie room and back up the stairs. So you close the door behind you, and we start to make our way up the steps, but our very, very tired legs and our tired bodies take our time and slowly climb the steps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laying very comfortable back in your special safe bed. Time to let your body and your mind fall completely to sleep. Just let your entire body get very, very heavy, feeling very, very comfortable and warm and safe. Time to just relax. Sweet dreams, my little friends. Don't forget to come back tomorrow.